Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. And on my doorstep today arrived from Amazon the Sean Connery James Bond 4K collection in steelbook form. So today what we're going to do is an unboxing, just see what the packaging looks like, how did it arrive, was it in good shape, all those fun things. Though no reviews in this video today, but check back to the channel in a couple weeks and hopefully you'll hear my thoughts on the 4K transfers themselves. But with that said, let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right into my unboxing of the Sean Connery James Bond 4K Steelbook Collection. Alright, so here we are at the overhead. So you can see my copy obviously came from Amazon. So first step, we got to see if this thing is actually not damaged, which frankly, lately from Amazon, I've been getting a ton of damaged items. Honestly, though, mostly it's comic books, but we will see what happens with this one. So let's get this popped open here and see what is inside. All right. Hopefully no, that's none of my personal information, so that's good. A box within a box. That's actually not a bad thing. So let's get this out of the way. And then dump this over and see what we have. Oh, interesting. So this is, I remember I used to work at GameStop and we would get boxes like this all the time with new video games that had a street date on it. So that's exactly what this is. I'm sure some of you are familiar with that already. Let's get this second box opened up, the unexpected second box. All right, here we go. There it is. And actually, looks like it's going to be in really good shape. So let's flip it over. Here we are. You'll have to excuse the glare. I'll get the plastic off in a minute, but just trying to take a look real quick. It looks like everything is in good shape, which is awesome to see. I don't see any noticeable dents or anything like that, but there is what's on the back of the box there. And as soon as I get the plastic off, what do I notice? A dent. I don't know if you guys, if that's picking, oh yeah, real good right there. Goodness gracious. Alright, so plastic is off. I don't know what's going on with this here. Let's see how this comes off. Okay, not up. It's got to be attached down here at the bottom, is my guess. Yeah, it is. Can I get this open without taking that off? Nope, it does not look like it. Alright, so here is the, I don't even know if you can call it a J card. It's quite big, but there's that whole thing. I'm going to set to the side. I probably won't throw that away or anything. You can see the piece of glue on the bottom. I am going to take this off in this instance. Normally I keep the J card attached, but for now I will take that off. All right, and then let's flip it over, and there they are. I am so excited to see how these look in person, but I love the front. I think that looks really cool. You can already see fingerprints gathering on it, but that's inevitable. Oh my gosh, look at that. All right, let's start with Dr. No here. And you can see right there, and I did not do that, but that is cut. That is so frustrating. So there is the front of Dr. No and the back, and then we'll open up here. If I can get it open. There we go. There is the front and back together, which looks great. And then there is the inside. This looks nice. It's very simple, but I actually think that looks really nice. But we will take that out. And it looks like there is a booklet of sorts, which will open in just a minute here. Move that off to the side. There's the inside. I love that. That looks really cool. Done in black and white. That looks nice. All right, let's set this down for a minute and see what is within the envelope here. This is probably the official, yeah. All right, certificate of authenticity. This is number 4,318 of 15,300. It's actually pretty cool. Much smaller number than I would have expected in terms of how many are out there. So 4,000, not bad at all. And each box set will come with that. I don't know if the standard box set comes with that, or the standard release, or if it's just the steelbooks, but either way, there's Dr. No, and again, this is frustrating because it is cut right there. I don't know what I'm going to do, but anyway, put this back together and move on to the next film. This at least is really nice. this part here, these are in here very solidly, and so I like that aspect of it quite a lot. That it's just held in well. Pull out From Russia with Love, another awesome still, the front and the back, and then we will open this up so you can see both of them and flip it over. Sticking with that same theme for the disc, which I think looks great. And no Blu-rays in this one. So there's the inside, which looks great. Anyway, there's From Russia with Love, another awesome movie. Stick that back in. And then here we are with Goldfinger. Probably, I don't know, is this my favorite of the bunch? I don't know, probably. She was excellent in this. So let's open this up here. You can see the front and the back, which looks really nice. There is something up on the top there, but nothing of note really. And another really nice looking disc, and of course the golden character on the inside, the golden lady, which is awesome. That looks really nice. Move on to, now these are the ones that I have not watched yet. These are next up on the docket. We have Thunderball. There's the front and the back. Ooh, that's very simplistic on the back, but I actually like that. It looks cool. And then the front, there's the disc itself. That looks really nice. Stick that back in, and then next up we have, which one is next? You Only Live Twice. All right. That looks fun. He's clearly flying a plane there. Let's see the front and the back. Oh man, Donald Pleasance is in this one. Did I know that? I may have known that and just forgot, but that is awesome. I mean, obviously the inspiration for whatchamacallit, the movie with Austin Powers. Goodness gracious. And we have the inside there with a green disc on this one. And then last but not least, Diamonds Are Forever. That might be the best. Uh-oh, this one's loose. Let's just open it up. Oh boy, it's loose. There are some marks here. Oh goodness gracious. Hopefully that'll be all right. We'll see. But anyway, there is the inside. They're on the moon. This has got to be just a set. I know one of these movies, I think one of these movies, they go in space, but I don't know for sure. But anyway, here is the front and back, because I didn't show that earlier, so that looks really cool. My concern with this one, though, is the disc. It looks like it's probably nothing, but who knows when you actually play it, but it should be okay. I do see some marks right down here. I don't know. We'll see. You spend, a pretty decent amount of money on this box set. This was $140. And so you want it to be just in good shape. And so when you get things like this, you get things like right here on Thunderball as well. You get the dent. I mean, that's just disappointing. And I mean, there's not much you can do about it, though. It's not in bad shape, I wouldn't say. But when you spend that much, you would just wish it to be in mint condition. Unfortunately, that's just not the case. Either way, that is the box set. And I will mention, as I'm doing that, they do fall out if you hold them upside down, as you would probably expect. That is the 007 Sean Connery 6-film collection, which frankly I think looks pretty darn cool. I didn't even notice this until I was wrapping this up, but look at the top of this here. Look at these marks. That is so disappointing. I don't know if they're coming through as well as I hope they are, but yeah, you can kind of see them. I don't know why these things get so beat up before they get here. It was in 2 boxes. So I can't really blame Amazon necessarily. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out. You guys may have been seeing it as I was going through in the first place, but wanted to note that, yep, I see it now, and it is frustrating. All right, so I'll admit I am a little bit frustrated with this whole experience here. I expected, after I saw that second box, I thought, oh, for sure this is going to be in great shape. And then you get these tiny little things that just bug me. But I want to hear from you guys down below. Like, am I being ridiculous? Like, are these meaningless little nicks that everybody probably has on their releases? I would love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. But that said, I did check on Amazon to see if it was still in stock, and unfortunately it is not in stock anymore. So even if I tried to do an exchange, who knows how long it would take to get here if they ever restock it, period. I have no idea what the status of this will be. So I'll probably just end up holding on to this, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. That said, like I said in the intro, I'm not doing any reviews on these discs today. That will come in the future. I can't wait to see how these look on 4K, and the outside, the packaging itself, the aesthetics of it, frankly, I think look awesome. And I know not everyone might agree with that, and I would love to hear what your comments are, what your thoughts are on it, but I think they did a really nice job with just the box set itself. So now it's time to dive into the discs and see what they look like. But with all of that said on this release, let me know what you guys think about it as well, because I love hearing your thoughts on all of these releases here, especially these bigger ones like this one, this big box set. With that said, I am going to wrap it up right there. So thank you guys so much for making it all the way to the end here. That support really means the world to me. Thank you so much. And we are actually extremely close to hitting that 3,000 subscriber mark. So thank you guys for sticking with me. I'm in my, 6th year, I guess, and I'm finally getting to 3,000 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without all of you. So thank you so much for just being here and clicking that subscribe button, hitting that like button, all that stuff. It really does help out the channel, but nothing helps out more than just watching through the end here, watching through my blabbering as we get to the end here. So I really appreciate you guys. But all of that said, I will let you go, but I just want to encourage you all to consume some media today. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all next time.